Here. You know what? I am always cutting chicken up, and I'm always saying, you know what? I need to show everybody how easy this technique is for cutting this nasty stuff, the goop, the parts of the chicken that I hate touching. I don't care how old I become. I hate touching, you know, this part. Well, I'm about to show you how I cut this off, and I don't have to touch any of that ever. It is the best technique. It is super easy, and it cuts the time in half. I promise you, this technique will change your life cleaning chicken. It has mine. All right, so let's make sure the knife is nice and sharp. Always sharpen your knife. Find the bone. Bone is here to here. Okay. Snap the bone in half. If you don't want to, just snap it in half. See, so it's in here. So you're gonna cut along this part right here. See how easy it goes all the way down? Just keep following the groove. You're gonna come across the bone. Don't worry about that. I flip it and I go down the opposite direction. Look at that. Boom, right there, bone. Sometimes you come across the bone, sometimes you won't. Break it apart. There you go. Let's try it one more time for good measure. Okay. Split that in half. There you go. That was what I was looking for. Did you see how easy that was? It was so easy, and it literally cuts my time in half. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brine my chicken. And what does that mean? I'm gonna show you. Okay. So now that I have my chicken, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, because this is what 3 pieces of chicken. It's not that many, it's just for me. 1/4 cups of. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna show you the nasty parts. So just peel it off. We don't eat that part. That part is nasty. So gross. But at least I don't have to clean it every time. Side to the outside. So even though I'm cutting this nastiness right here, yeah. Yep. Cut all the yuck, the yuckiness. Let's cut all the yuckiness off. It's nasty. There. Wash it. Yeah. You can't really see because of the white on white, but add it in here. What I do is I add just enough water to kind of, give it a starting point for melting. Then I put it on the stove and I let it run for a little bit. And here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat it up a little bit, just enough to get the salt to dissolve, maybe about 10-30 seconds on the stove. And then I throw my chicken in, my garlic, my bay leaves, and my peppercorns. And then I'm going to fill it all the way up with cold water, and we're going to sit this chicken in that for about 6 hours. Why not? Okay, so we're just gonna put it on the stove, mix it around. Of course, this is my own personal chicken, so if you guys are cooking for everybody else, use gloves. All right, so I don't want it to overcook. So look, this is about that much of salt. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it dissolve. I'm gonna throw some peppercorns because I love the taste. Yes, I do. Lots of peppercorns. Can't forget my garlic. Just broke it apart. Just drop them in. Let's throw our chicken on in here. Now, my chicken is completely submerged in water. I hope this was a helpful tip for you. I hope that you guys decide to make fried chicken tonight and decide to use this technique because it is the easiest thing in the world, and I have been meaning to really get to the point where I had the time to say, let me do this where I'm not completely between different, projects. Don't even get me started. I cannot wait for 2021 to be over. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to sharing more tips that I've learned over the last couple of months. Yes, my ponytail is still leaning to the side, but it is what it is. It's what makes me me. And, oh, you guys like I made it. I mean, I didn't make the crystal, but I made the chain. Yeah, I've been busy. Okay, I'm going. Oh, and just in case you were wondering how long you should brine your chicken for, I usually like to do it for about 4 to 6 hours before I fry it, but I've done it in as little as an hour, and the results were almost identical, with the difference of the tenderization of the meat, but it was still really, really good, just in case I forgot to say that.